1 dead, 63 injured. The routine hum of Terminal 1 at Kuwait International Airport was abruptly shattered by an airborne strike. Passengers and transit workers were suddenly caught in the blast radius of a highly destructive attack on civilian infrastructure. The official response from Kuwait and the United States was immediate and pointed. Both governments unequivocally accused Tehran, stating an Iranian drone deliberately targeted the civilian terminal. This diagram illustrates the two conflicting narratives. While the US claims a direct drone strike, Iran countered with a startling alternative. They admit to launching drones and missiles, but insist they only targeted US military bases. According to Tehran, an intercepting US Patriot defense missile suffered an error, missed its target, and plummeted into the civilian terminal instead. We are watching the fog of war roll over neutral territory. Conflicting military reports are obscuring a much larger, unspoken conflict playing out directly overhead. Why would Iran risk immense international backlash by firing directly at a neutral nation's civilian airport? Commercial transit is only one part of the facility's operations. Kuwait International functions as a massive, highly active staging ground for the United States military. In fact, flight tracking data shows that 3 major US military aircraft landed at this exact facility within the 24 hours preceding the attack. By hosting American forces, this civilian hub is pulled into the proxy battlefield. It places a permanent target directly on Kuwait's back. Zooming out from Kuwait, the escalating regional violence is exposing deep internal cracks between the two primary Western powers trying to manage this war. The private reality is marked by intense friction. American media reports heated phone calls between leadership, with Donald Trump allegedly labeling Benjamin Netanyahu crazy over his insistence on escalating military action. Trump is actively pushing to force a ceasefire on the Lebanese border. To apply pressure, he has openly reminded the international community that Israel is entirely dependent on US military support, stating clearly that they could not sustain this war without American backing. The unified front presented to the cameras is an illusion. It masks a severe strategic divergence on exactly how to contain a Middle Eastern war that continues to expand. While Western leaders struggle to project dominance and control, the facts on the ground point to a massive failure in military deterrence. Iran's leadership is increasingly confident. Their foreign minister publicly declared that, despite months of tension and proxy skirmishes, their military capacity is actually stronger now than it was before the conflict began. The United States and Israel find themselves trapped in an escalating war of attrition, a war they can no longer unilaterally dictate or control. The core reason Western deterrence is failing comes down to catastrophic intelligence blind spots within both the CIA and Mossad regarding Iran's most critical assets. This visualization maps out the scale of the problem. Intelligence estimates suggest Iran possesses enough enriched uranium to construct 10 nuclear warheads, but the exact location of that material remains entirely unknown to Western agencies. There is total geographic confusion. Planners simply do not know if the critical stockpile is hidden deep beneath Isfahan, Natanz, or the Fordo facility. Years of active covert ground operations, agency infiltration, and intensive satellite surveillance have failed to penetrate these subterranean defense networks. It creates a glaring strategic paradox. Threats of preemptive military strikes carry zero weight if you don't actually know where to drop the bombs. This intelligence failure extends far beyond nuclear material. It includes primary human targets, most notably Mojtaba Khamenei. Western agencies previously operated under the assumption that he was either dead or comatose. Recent reports indicate he is not only alive, but actively dictating high-level Iranian strategy entirely undetected. This mirrors the severe tactical failures seen in Gaza. After years of active ground war, highly advanced intelligence agencies completely failed to locate hostages hidden inside subterranean networks. The terminal strike is a symptom of a new reality. Western deterrents are losing their impact because intelligence agencies can no longer track the assets they are meant to target, neutralized by an inability to see the enemy in the dark.